Hola chicos, welcome, karibu, bienvenidos.
My name is Valentine.
Hi guys, and this is your man David again.
If you're a new subscriber, welcome home. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. We love you and we appreciate you every day.
Thank you. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you so much guys. Today we're gonna talk to you a bit about some of the struggles we go through in a day-to-day basis as an interracial relationship.
Yeah.
Specifically talking about white men and black women relationship.
Yeah, specifically that because the other one is different if it's like Asian and white. So we are talking specifically about like an interracial couple in between a black woman and a white guy.
Yes,
so let's go straight into the video.
So guys, let's go talk about some of the struggles that we face. This is really some things that you don't think or you will not realize until you're already deep down in an interracial relationship.
Yes,
right?
You cannot think about this until you're in that situation and then you're like, oh my god, such things happen, and people don't actually talk about it.
People don't talk about it. They lie to you guys. They lie to you. So the struggle number one we face, and we noticed as soon as we started dating, is how complicated it is to take photos together.
Yeah, how difficult
as
it
an
is to
interracial
take
couple.
photos. Yeah. People don't talk about this. Like, it's so hard when you're taking like a photo. Lighting. There's a problem with the lighting. We will go somewhere like, for us, all black people, when you're taking a photo in a place that there's a lot of sun and you're like sun-kissed, you're glowing. You look so good.
But for me, I'm a ghost.
But for no, for you look like a clown. Like for the white people, it's like they're burning. Like it's too bright. It's like, it's like a reflection of something. But for the black people, it's like you're glowing. So we have to look for a balance. Like if we get a light that is like too dim, I look like a ghost because you can only see my eyes and the teeth.
Sorry.
And I'm so dark, and David looks okay.
But for me, I look perfect in that
scenario. So there's always a problem with taking photos. You have to make sure the light is balancing and everybody looks okay. Because when you're looking at that photo, everybody's looking at himself or herself, and you're like, come on, baby, you cannot see, you can barely see me. And for him, it's like, oh my god, I'm too white. Like it's too bright,
It took us some time to adjust, like to learn how to edit the photos, to put the lighting correctly.
Yes. So that the photo can come out perfectly.
But yeah, it's really complicated, and at the end it's gonna be a struggle. Like we even try to put like you stay in the sun, I stay in the shadow, just in the
yeah, like you have to adjust, like you have to check, okay, no, I think it's better if you come on this side because the light is less, or
Yeah.
So this is something that people don't say, but it is a problem. Struggle number two. Okay, the struggle number two, that is like when you go to the beach, you always find like white people, you know what I'm talking about. Like all white people, you always find them, they want to like sunbathe and get a tan. But for black,
good summertime.
Good summertime, they are like applying the sunscreen all over their body, and they're going to the sun to sunbathe. But for black people, if they go to the sun, they will take a few minutes, like maybe let's say 45 minutes, and then they go back to the shade. But black people, the white people, you will always find them sunbathing, they're opening all their arms with the legs. For a white person, it's very essential.
And it's difficult to be together because for me, when I go to the beach, what I only want is to go to the water, stay there for 1 hour, and then stay the whole day in the sun tanning. And for you, you want to be in the shadow.
Yeah.
And we can never beat on that.
I just want to be on the shadow, taking my cocktail,
Yeah.
I don't have to tan. I'm already tan. Like I have a natural melanin. I don't have to tan.
And for me, I want to fry. I want to be like, toast me completely.
Yeah. And one more thing. For some reason, let's say you forget to get the sunscreen. The white person is going to suffer. They're going to be in a big problem. Like, I remember there's a time that David forgot to take sunscreen when he was going to the beach.
I always forget that.
Guys, he was so red, he was looking like a tomato, like a red tomato. Like, I was looking at him, and when someone is like so red, I feel like I look at him, I feel like I want to cry because my eyes are looking at him and he looks like he's suffering because you're on fire,
Yeah, like for us, for white people, we have the assumption that black people don't get burned. You do get burned.
Actually, there are white people that think black people don't get burned, for real, or they don't tan.
But you do.
We do tan and we do get burned.
I remember one when we first started going to the beach that I saw you had the bikini mark. I was like, what?
David was really shocked. Like we went to the, oh my god, I think it's ignorance, right?
Yeah, it's just we don't know, because for us when you get burned, you can see.
Or they think because you're black, for you think like since you're white, when you're going to sunbathe, you're turning. So for us, we think like we don't tan because you're already tanned. I think maybe that's what you think.
No, but you don't get red. Your skin just maybe gets a bit.
We don't get
dark.
well, but we get the burn. Yeah, we get a little bit
Yeah.
dark. So we tan also. So David was very shocked to see that I was putting on a bikini, and then when I removed the bikini, I have like the bikini lines, and like I'm a little bit brighter inside, and the lines where the bikini was is like very dark, and he's like, "Oh my god, baby, you turned." I'm like, "Yeah, we do turn." I was on the sun.
I was like, no, you can be more black than this.
Yeah, yeah, I can get more darker. So he was very shocked. So there's always this that people don't really talk about as well.
Yeah, they don't talk about.
Yeah.
So the struggle number 3, guys, would be every time we go to a social event, we go out for dinner, we go at a club, and of course you're having a good time, you're enjoying, you kiss your girl, you're having a great time, you spend the night, and then you take a photo and you see the whole night you had this black mark in your nose,
brown,
or in
actually.
your face, or in your t-shirt, all your foundation all over my face.
My foundation, a black person foundation is always getting stuck like on like. Let me see if you see. They cannot see it clearly. Like anytime he gets close to me, the makeup transfers to his skin. And it's a very different skin complexion that even my foundation, a white person cannot use it as a contour.
It's impossible
totally
not
different.
to notice.
It's very noticeable. So every time we go out, I have to keep checking at him. Like when he kisses me, I have to check like, do you still have my foundation? Because otherwise he'll walk around with my foundation on his face and he will not even notice. Like his brow, you look like Mandazi. Or whatever
and it has happened a lot of times that I'm like, oh shit, I feel so sharp today, I'm looking so good. And then I come home and I have like maybe you remove a bit but not completely.
Yeah.
Or it's a bit like, I think I have 50% of your foundation by the end of
We're gonna put here one of the photo. I saw there's one photo that a black woman was with a white guy and it showed like the makeup transferring to them, like, and it was so hilarious. Like I could relate so much and
that's
I was
totally
laughing
true, guys. We can
so
relate.
much.
All black and white couples, I think they can relate to
yes. We did
It's fucking true.
Yeah. Our fourth and last struggle is the jokes. Like the jokes you have to, when the moment you get into an interracial relationship, or not even just relationship, relationship, friendship is also a relationship.
Yeah.
Even as a friend, even if you have a white friend or a friend from a different race, you are very cautious, like when you're making jokes because, or expression, because it might be offensive to the other person. Like no matter how used you are to the other partner, you should always be mindful of their feelings.
Yeah, and it's not always easy because, in friendship also happens, but I think for us it happens more because we live all the time together. We spend a lot of time together.
Yes, that's
so
true.
at the end of the day, you relax and you may be doing something.
So and you mention something.
Say something that is bad or say a joke that is a bit offensive.
Yes.
Or
there's a lot of time, like sometime David used to make not jokes. Okay, I would say it's a joke or like a comment.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't mean, like, for no reason he meant to like hurt me or make me feel bad, but it was like a comment that maybe would make me just feel uncomfortable, and I would just look at him and I'm like, baby, you don't say that. Like, I'm just like, baby, don't say that.
What did I say?
And I'm like, no, and I just explained to him, like, not like that, I know that you don't want to hurt me, but assuming we are in a public gathering, and we have other black people, there are people who are very sensitive with this kind of things.
You cannot say.
Yes, there are people who are very sensitive and they will take it very offensively and they can be very harsh on you. So I was just like, baby, you don't say that. You just have to be very sensitive. So when you are in an interracial couple in general, you are very conscious when you want to make a joke and just think, okay, what will she think? Like if
you are always
yeah,
on thin ice, let's say.
Yeah, on thin ice, because you never know what might happen. You never know how they might feel. Because you might talk, someone was laughing, and then like...
Yeah, no, but it's good, like, you discuss these things early when they happen, you know, you don't keep them to yourself.
Yeah, and if someone makes a joke, this should be open actually. When you're in an interracial relationship or a friendship, when someone makes this kind of a comment or a joke and it doesn't sit right with you, just say it. Like, don't laugh. Okay, it's a joke, but don't laugh. And then when you come to think about it, you're like, was she? Yeah, that's racist, right. You know? Like, that's racist, or that's like...
But the person who says probably doesn't say it in a bad way, or probably say it because it doesn't know. Because for me, when I say those things,
you're saying it from a good place. It's coming from a good place, yeah.
But it's good that you tell me so I can learn. I can.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean another thing. It doesn't mean that someone is not racist because they are dating a black person. So Yeah, that you cannot use that as an excuse.
Nah, I would say like you can date a person from another race and not that you will be racist, but you have racist behaviors or racist
yes, that's
thoughts
true.
sometimes.
That's true.
That happens because of the world we are raised in. You know, like you're from your environment, and sometimes some things get stuck in you that even if you're not racist, you will have some patterns, some behaviors that are not adequate, they're not good. You know, but that's why we're here to learn and to try to
exactly
do better.
And correct each other. If someone says something, just say, baby, that's not right, and don't say it again, and they listen. But if you don't say it and it continues, you might get hurt. And when you go to a public gathering, it might get very messy because people will attack him. And there's nothing
and
but
you will
like,
not defend me, you'll be like, you deserve that.
Yeah, you're right. No, I would. No, it's bad because you didn't correct him. It means for someone to continue saying such things, it means that you didn't talk about it. And that's why they thought it's not wrong and they continue saying it, you know. So guys, we have really enjoyed doing this video. It was fun and it's very, very hilarious because it's something that is happening in our current life. Like this is what happens in our day-to-day life. So it was really nice to talk about it and it's just fun. We hope you also enjoyed watching this video. If you like, give it a thumbs up, like, comment. Okay, thumbs up and like is the same thing. Like, comment, share, subscribe, comment down below. And also you can add some of the things that you think.
Yes, what struggles do you face as an interracial couple? Maybe not necessarily about black and white, but if you're another race, you can also tell us, you know, what you go through day to day.
Can you mention like some of those things? Let's see. Let's laugh at the comment section. So that's it for this video, guys. We hope you enjoyed. Until next time. Bye.
Adios. Swahili. See you guys.